I can say it. I was a city alderman or whatever you call it in my little community back in Illinois, and we had a computer that I had purchased for the city, and it got struck by lightning, and the whole thing was dead. I mean, it was like less than 6 months old. Insurance took care of it, and I was like, hey, you guys mind if I take that? Hard drive was fine. It just fried the power source. So for 2 years, I carried a non-functioning CPU around just for the hard drive.
So you were an alderman? Like you were an elected official?
I was an elected official for I served a full 4-year term, and then I served 2 out of another 4-year term. So I was, I was almost there for almost a decade.
Huh.
It was nice. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it.
So you had to run for office and people had to elect you.
I had to go around because the community itself is 230 people.
Still.
I had to go around door to door and knock on the doors and ask for signatures. Hey, I want to be, I think at the time we had
Did you have an
city.
opponent?
No.
Oh, well.
No, never. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure she's still alive, so I don't want to use names, and I don't want to even insinuate because it's a very small town, and if anyone listens to this, they will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Right.
But we had a few members on the board that would just vote to vote. Mm-hmm. Everyone's voting yes, so they would vote yes too, and that bothered me the most because I remember we would do so many things that would bother other people, and like little things that she would vote for or he would vote for, and like
you have to separate.
Afterwards, they would say, "Well, that was a really bad idea." Well, why did you vote for it?
You had to separate the political opinion.
Yeah, well, everyone else did,
and the one for the taxpayer.
And a lot of the taxpayers, too, because it was so little, they knew exactly who we were.
Well, you also are a taxpayer.
There was one dude who he didn't enjoy anything the previous guys had done. And so he went to, at the time, it was a Rural King. You familiar with that store?
No.
Kind of like the Tractor Supply here in town.
Yeah. I've heard.
It was like a farm and country store, big in Illinois.
Okay.
He went to Rural King, bought 6 pounds of nails, and just threw them in everybody's driveway.
Oh,
he's a real dick about it.
And then, like the people that were on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Every month you got a new little surprise because, so it's a village, right? Like I said, 230 people, 240 something. This guy decided to build a barn right in the middle of town.
You couldn't get away with this today.
Oh, this was just up a couple years ago, dude. So in a small town.
But I'm saying today we have a ring.
Yeah.
And now that's going to change the game.
You don't have that though in a small town because you barely have internet.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
There's everyone always says that like cameras and internet and all that shit. They always forget about small town America. They don't have that shit.
Well,
and they've gotten by great without it.
Why not push to get that shit?
In our case, 90% of our constituents didn't want it.
They're like 60 or some shit.
And above. And we were so small and out of the way. As a village, me and several other people and a couple of grant writers wrote a letter, and everybody on the village signed it, to Casey's, specifically begging them to bring a Casey's General Store to our area. We had a couple neighbors to the sides of us that they enjoyed Casey's. If you wanted to get gas in my town after 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, not going to happen. If you wanted to get gas before 7 a.m., not going to happen. If you want to go in and get gas on the weekends, not going to happen. You got to drive 10 to 15 to 20 minutes or 30 minutes to get gas.
Did you offer them tax incentives or anything?
Oh, yeah. We told them we would give them anything they wanted. Basically, we hoard ourselves out hard.
Did you get to Casey's?
We got nothing. They told us no. Damn. They told us no so many times they finally just stopped answering us.